YouTube, it's your boy Lamar. One love. We live into life over here. Let me say something. Let me say something about living to life. L to L. Okay? Again, L to L. Living to life. That means we're taking the physical realm and the spiritual realm. And the only thing we doing is connecting them, bringing it as one. All right, so when I say L2L, or we live into life, that's what I mean. The balance in that. And as we go, we're going to continue to create, form new ideas, make mistakes, see results, grow and build. So here we are, living to life. Again, that's the physical and that's the spiritual. And we just connecting both of them. So that's living a life. Shout out. Shout out to all the ones who are pushing forward, moving forward. Fistful of plans. Don't forget to work in your 5 major plans for your one main goal. Work out. I did that. Drinking my water. Putting this work in. I'll probably do some journaling today and just try to cleanse myself. Well, meditate and cleanse myself using my journal with new ideas or whatnot. It's a lot. It's a lot that be coming to me. And what I don't want to do is, I'm not going to say push too much out there at one time because it's a lot. It's a lot to push out there. However, even to say taking my time, it's not about taking my time. This is not my time. What 50 Cent what 50 Cent say, I just thought about 50 Cent say, 50 Cent say, this God work, homie. This ain't mine. This God plans, homie. This ain't mine. So I'm not going to even say taking my time. But I don't want to put too much out there at one time. We got to, let some things marinate, soak some things up and let it sit in. But it's a lot. So I'm going to get to my journal later. I decided not to barbecue. I told you guys I was going to come back with this video. And here we are. So let's get this work. Living the life. Your why. Your why. Having a why. Having a why. Having a firm, stabilized, legitimate, pivotal why. Whew. That's going to keep us going. Definitely. That's going to keep us going. Just having the why. So, to the youngins out there, having a why are you doing is powerful. All right? It takes away, having a why takes away a what, a how, and also a when. Having a why. Figure out your why. Okay, get to a point to where you know definite of the reason, or of just not even a reason, just a why. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to push forward into that? Having a why is powerful, and that can be anything, to each his own, because that can be anything of why are you doing what you're doing. Okay? Lately, I've been tired. I have the results. I can show my works of why I've been tired. But I like being tired. Why I like being tired? Because it allows me to keep getting tired. Okay, understand what I'm saying. Me getting tired, it allows me to keep getting tired. Okay, it's not wasting time. I'm not wasting time doing nothing that will benefit me. All right, everything, and as I say, within a 24-hour base, working in that 5 plans for that one major goal is one major goal. Excuse my language. Is key. So having a why is very strong. The pandemic, so much opened, so much opened up after the world opened back up. So much opened back up. Once the world opened back up, it was a shift. And I'm pretty sure we all can recognize that shift that happened. The world is changing. The world is definitely changing. And folks are choosing sides. Folks are choosing sides. And with that, understanding your why and knowing what side you are on. Wait a minute, this is live and direct, so I'm not going to change anything. However, it's got to be natural for me to come out. All right, so keep the why, understanding the why. Here we go. Because I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling what was coming out. And like I say, it's no script. It's not rehearsed. I'm coming straight off the top. And another thing is, what I want to say about all of this as we do this is that it's going to be so thorough and so real and so in the now that if I'm telling you guys something, or if I'm not even telling, if I'm speaking and saying something, talking about something, the subject or anything, it's up to me to give detail. I have to give detail because I believe in dissecting it. Then it will get to a specific person. It will get to that person who is trying to reach, or it will get to you in much more of a way to where it becomes understanding. So I just can't say, listen guys, let's have a why. That's it. Let's just have a why, okay? Figure out your why, and we're going to get back at this. Y'all have a good day. You can walk off like, okay, let me figure out my why. Why? Okay, let me figure out my why. All right. What's my why? Well, you see what I'm saying? So we're just going to keep going with that. Now, if I was to dissect that of saying, okay, guys, we're going to have a why. It's about having a why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to make music? Why do you want to get on YouTube? Why do you want to, become a writer? Why do you want to become an actor? Why do you want to become an entrepreneur? Why do you want this job career? Why? To dissect it a little bit more and put it in more detail, it'll crack more open ideas. It'll crack more open of a push to actually be in that why. I have a why of why I'm doing this. Okay, and I'm pretty sure with you guys watching these videos, you know my why. No, it's not for the money. It's not for the money. I'm going to tell you something about that. Let me say this. When you are in your purpose, and you just have a natural flow state, a natural flow of being, money doesn't always make you who you are. It's a good asset to have. But if you know you stand as an asset by itself, by yourself, then I believe the money comes in. Now, we all go through hard times. We all get pushed back. We all get put down. We all can sometimes mess up be in our own lane and mess it up. Okay? I've experienced all of that. So, having a why has to be very strong. For me, it has to be very strong. And with that why of why I'm doing what I'm doing, everything else falls in place. Everything else falls in place. One, keeping God first. Keeping my higher power first. Okay? Understanding that, you know what? Jesus Christ is by my side. That's my brother. You get what I'm saying? Jesus Christ is my brother. If that's the Son of God, then it's clear that he is my brother then. Because that's who my father is. That's who my protector is. That's who I go to for answers. That's who, I'm covered by. So Jesus Christ is real, and shout out to my big bro. Okay? If you understand that, you understand that. If not, we can get off into that some other time. But having your why of why you're doing things is important. Please, 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 adults, be sure to remind the youth to have a why, because it pushes them more, and bust it down a little bit. The reason I'm doing this is, one, for my special person. The reason why I am doing this is, two, to make sure that when someone click on Lamar Ross, they're going to see that, oh, okay, I see what he off into, and he's pushing for the greater good. You get what I'm saying? And it just may reach that one person. As I say, if we line 10 people up and I just get to one, the job is done. Okay? The job is done. So having a why is very important. It's important to have, because it covers a lot of bases. All right? Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't underthink it. Just think about it. Why? Well, I can tell my story. Well, all right, somebody else going to go through the experience. Well, all right, well, that's why I'm doing it. And at that moment, take off. At that moment, take off. Having a why is very, very important. You know what? I'm going to go back, because what I just did is an example of being sure that you're being legit. It's an example of making sure that you check yourself. Making sure we check ourselves when it's not coming off authentic. So what I just did was I kept rolling. I kept it rolling. And I had to reset, because I felt as if, one, maybe I was moving too fast, or two, it didn't feel as if it was coming off sincere. So I had to go back, and now here we are. So that was important, and the reason why I did that, because as I say, I don't want to cheat you guys, even if the feeling is off. Then I'm going to reset. I'm not going to hit stop. I'm going to keep it going. Y'all going to see my mistakes. Y'all going to see where I fuck up at. Why? It's because this time I'm going to give it away. I don't know about that person. I'm not in competition with that person. I don't know about that person. I'm not minding that person's business. I'm here to support. I'm here to give love. I'm here to shed some light in dark places. I'm here for the youth. I'm here to be sure to know that what I've went through, that hopefully, prayfully, and knowingly, you click on this, we going to get you through it. Okay? Always keep 5 major plans. Keep that fistful of plans to hit that one main goal and stay focused. Now, there's plenty goals, so the 5 main plans, it may switch up. However, the 5 main plans of it, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional, the physical, and the financial, that never changes up. But readjusting if we have to, and going back and saying, okay, I can take that out, or I completed that, or I done took care of that task. Switch it up. It's always different levels that we can rise to. And having the why and to the 5 major plans for one main goal, we can tackle anything. Give it some time. Don't never put a time limit on what you got going on, but give it some time. All right, give it some time and let it marinate, let it work out. Don't rush the process. Pray on it, ask for it, know that it's coming to you, and put the work in. It's always work on top of work. It's always work on top of work. And again, if I can't bust it down to where I can give it to you in detail, and why, the why should be number 1, and you'll just look at me like, all right, well, you just left me with the why. Now what's up? So what I want to do is just dissect it a little bit more. 1, it keeps us from being stagnant. It keeps us in movement. Okay, it keeps us in operating in our masculine. Okay, it keeps this it's a whole nother subject. See, and what I be doing is sometimes I can get ahead of myself, because what I mean by it keeps us operating in our masculine is because masculine energy is moving. Matter of fact, true story, check this out. So this one lady, she say to me, she say respectfully, all right, she say, it's sexy seeing a black man in his purpose. Action. Doing. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm in action. Jobbing, working, but I'm moving. Okay? And it took me a while just having that confusion, having that balance, not confusion of what it is that I want to do, just the confusion of, man, when am I going to start it? How am I going to start it? You know what? Why I want to start it. I got babies. I got kids out here. It's another reason of why I'm doing this, to be sure that I can give them a gateway, an open door to say, man, do not give up on your dreams. Even if we have to adjust to hit that dream, don't give up on it. Do not stop being in your creative side. I know we have to start, as we get older, life starts to happen. All right? So we have to start living life. It's so much work that needs to be done in life. And at times we can let it go and just start accepting. We're not just going to accept. We're not accepting anything. We're not accepting anything. So to the future, to the youth, to my children, to your children, having a why is powerful. And it has to be legit. Okay? It has to be legit. Keep God first, because it's a higher power. Okay? And I'm always saying it's silent, but it's sound to it. It's seen, but it's invisible. All right? Understanding that, one, it covers your purpose. Two, it gives you that willpower to get up and do it. All right? So having a why. And it keeps us in our masculine. I'm going to touch on this in another one, between masculine and feminine energy, because I got it. I have masculine and I have feminine energy. You have masculine and you have feminine energy. All I'm speaking on is that why are you doing? That pushes out the masculine part of you. So to the little girls and the little boys who are just starting to begin to live life, start doing. Start doing. Okay? And when you're being, that's your feminine, because now you're just being. Okay? And that's healthy in itself too. So now you're just being. But when you're just doing, you're working out of your strength. Okay? So we going to get this work, and we going to continue to just do and just be. Don't overthink it. Don't underthink it. We can dissect it a little bit more, because it has to make sense. It has to make sense. One time, excuse me. Yeah. It has to make sense. And again, what I won't do is just push something out there, just put a word or put a sentence out there and not be able to bust it down a little bit. You have to get a better understanding, to understand it, to say, okay, I can operate in that. So now let me just do. And I touched on quite a few things. Having a why. I touched on masculine and feminine energy. I touched on how God, Jesus Christ, works. I touched on living to life, the balance in the physical world and also in the material world. These things, I'm just putting it out there, keeping things short, sweet, and simple. However, again, this is the beginning of my process. This is the beginning of my journey. And as I'm getting better with it, I'm getting more in tune with it. So we in this walk together. And I love you guys. I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and simple. It's the why. Let the kids know to have a why. We even can have a why. Why are we doing this? Not the what are we doing or what it's making us do, not the how are we going to do or how can it be done. Why? Why? Keep it simple. Why are you doing that? Why am I doing this? Oh, okay. Well, let's get to it. Let's get it done. All right? Man, go inspire somebody today. Go shake up a room today. My name's Lamar. Living to life. One love. And until my next one. I might drop one on a late night tonight. No telling. No telling. I'm laying low. You know, I ain't really doing too much. So I might just drop one on a late night tonight. I'm gonna put some work in though. Here we are. 100. I love you guys.